everyone, and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon Battlespot singles on the Battlespot singles ladder, obviously. And this week, because we brought Mega Beedrill last week, now we gotta bring Mega Mawile. For those of you who didn't know, Mega Mawile and Mega Beedrill's Mega Stones were released through the international tournament on the Battlespot area for the online competitions. So if you took part in that competition, you were able to get those Mega Stones. If not, they will be released at a later date, so don't you worry. But because of that, we can only use them on the free battle, the free Battlespot ladder. Currently, or it's not even a ladder; it's just free battles on Battlespot. And they're doing maintenance on the rating battle anyway, so it doesn't matter. So here we go. We got the same team again, except for that one change. Obviously, we've got Gyarados, Tapu Koko, Beware, Blaziken, Garchomp, and the Mega Mawile. I just grabbed one of my Mega Mawiles out of my PC. This one has Fire Fang. I was about to go Sword Stance one, but I figured let's bring Fire Fang. Next week, I do want to have an all-new team with all new Pokemon, so if you guys have suggestions for Pokemon you want to see on the series, be sure to leave them in the comment section. In the comment section below, because I need your suggestions. I need them. So let's get into this battle. That was very anticlimactic because I gotta check the team first to make sure it's good to go. Which it is, obviously. So now we gotta wait for an opponent to show up. In free battle, it's a lot harder to find opponents. I think it'll be a little easier right now just because the rated battles are down. Or maybe they'll make it harder because they don't know that free battles are available when rating battles are down. So, a little tip for you guys, if you're looking to do Battlespot and they're doing maintenance on the rated ladder, just like they do every Monday night, go to use the free battle. May not always find competitive people, but at least it's working. We're pretty fortunate. Oops. Hopefully. Oh, there's no pop in there. It's fine. Knocked over a can of Coke. Usually we don't drink Coke, but that's why I have a cup of Pepsi. But not a sponsor. But we were pretty lucky last time that most of our opponents were competitive. There's the one that was an all-normal type team, which we whopped pretty hard, but outside of that. Can we find an opponent here today, or what's going on here? I know what's going on here. It's the free battle ladder. So what I'm going to do is cut away. I mean, it'll obviously be mere moments to you, but it could take forever for me, so we're going to do a quick cut. There we go. Osaka, Japan is going to be our first opponent here with a team of, this looks pretty competitive, with Marowak, Garchomp, Aegislash, Tapu Koko, Mimikyu, and Hippo. The big old Hippo. So this could be Sandvale Garchomp, which would be annoying, but I think we can deal. Mawile actually doesn't look terrible here. We've got Iron Head for the Mimikyu, Sucker Punch for the Marowak, and the Aegislash. Play Rough for the Garchomp, and we can really hit the Tapu Koko with anything, and then the Hippo will be the problem. So for the Hippo, we have to bring Gyarados, and Gyarados hits a lot of his team as well. So I really like Mawile Gyarados, and we just have to worry about the Tapu Koko, which we could bring Garchomp for. I wonder, I really want to use Beware. I don't think we've used it enough. Ooh. And it doesn't have Earthquake, so it wouldn't really be helpful here. It does have Ice Punch. And it has Shadow Claw for the Aegislash as well. I kind of want to bring Beware. I think we have to do Garchomp, though. So, I'm going to bring Gyarados, Garchomp, Mawile. Hopefully Beware can show up to the next one. If not, I'm going to try and bring Beware again in the next week, along with 5 other Pokemon, just because I don't think Beware got to show up enough. I think that's mostly because we added Blaziken to the team, which covers our fighting type. So I think Beware can be really good. I just don't think we gave it the opportunity to do so. So Gyarados is going to lead. So if he leads Tapu Koko, that's unfortunate. I think he leads Hippo, though. Yep, Hippo. The Hippopotamus. And after we Intimidate, we should live any Rock-type move this Hippo wants to go for. It could try and Toxic. It could Yawn. But if it does Yawn, we do have the Lumberry, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. And if it does Yawn, that means I can set up another Dragon Dance, which will be perfect, because then we should outspeed everything on his team, even if it's Scarfed. So we get the Dragon Dance off. And if he slacks off here like a fool, I don't think they will though. I think Yawn. Yep, there's Yawn. That's fine. We can take that. We're drowsy. Drowsy. So I could just go for another. Please, sir, may I have another? Because the only thing Gyarados has to worry about is the Tapu Koko and the Gyarados, right? There was also Marowak. There was... Oh boy, I already forgot the team. Stealth Rocks are going to go up. Expect me to switch out. But nah, I got a Lumberry. I do not care about your little Sleepy. I don't care about sleeping. So he's got Yawn, he's got Stealth Rocks, probably Earthquake and Slack Off for the last two moves. Now they're going to be really scared. Like, oh, I messed up. I want to see the rest of their team first. Angel Slash and Mimikyu. Okay, I was going to say, is there a Gyarados on their side? But there's not. So Waterfall should do a ton of damage to this Hippo. I don't know that it'll 1-hit KO at +2, but so close. Can we flinch? Roar! No! My Gyarados! Unfortunate. Now Garchomp comes in here, which is fine because we'll only get hurt by the rocks, and I can scarf myself into Earthquake. Hits everything on his team, especially this Hippo. Especially the Hip. So down goes the Hippo. And now what does he bring in? Probably Mimikyu? Mimikyu, cute. Ooh, his own Garchomp. I'm just trying to think. Probably goes for a Dragon Claw, right? I want to keep my Garchomp around. Ooh. Because either he goes for Earthquake or Dragon Claw. I think he goes for Dragon Claw knowing that I have Gyarados, so I'm going to bring in my Mawile. We'll get the Intimidate off, and then we can also be immune to the Dragon Claw. So this really relies on him going for Dragon Claw, which I 100% assume. I don't think they'd go for Earthquake because they know I have Gyarados. There's the Intimidate. Because we'll die to an Earthquake. Goes for Swords Dance. Uh-oh. Well, bugger. Well, now he's only a +1, which is good. But now we have to switch again into Gyarados. We have to switch again into Gyarados to get him back to neutral. So actually, if I would have went for Earthquake there instead, because he didn't know I was Scarfed, we would have been able to knock him out, because 2 Earthquakes knocks out Garchomps. So Gyarados now comes in, gets the Intimidate off. We do unfortunately take a ton of damage from the Stealth Rocks. We get the drop there. Goes for the Earthquake. Perfect. Gyarados is in the air. So I'm just going to go straight for an Ice Fang here, just get some damage off. Might go for another Earthquake, expecting me to just continuously swap to drop his attack stat. But because you can't freely go for Dragon Claw or even Rock Slide or Stone Edge because of Mawile. And if I want to continue to do that game... Oh, did he go Tectonic Rage? No, he went Dragon. He went the Dragon. He went the Devastating Drake. So that should knock me out. That should, unfortunately, knock me out. Ow. Ouchies. Ouchies. I now want to bring in Mawile again. Because now we can get Gyarados. We can get Garchomp down to -1, so we should survive an Earthquake, especially after we Mega Evolve. I don't remember how I trained this. I didn't check to see how I trained this Mawile. I probably should have done that. I'm assuming we're max HP, max attack, because it's a singles Mawile instead of a doubles. Whereas doubles, I typically went a little bulkier, especially defensively, just because of Xerneas. Because I used Mega Mawile a lot in 2016. So Marowak is going to come in, showing our opponent's last Pokemon. We get to play Rough Off. It will drop the attack stat of the Marowak, which is nice. But now we go for Sucker Punch. If he tries to attack me, it should knock it out. We just play Rough did that much and it was resisted. If he switches in the Garchomp, then we go for Play Rough. because I'd rather not just try and get chip damage off Sucker Punch and then he goes for like Swords Dance. The Marowak is not going to Swords Dance though, so we knock out Marowak. Perfect. Now that he knows we have Sucker Punch, he probably assumes we go for it or we switch, so he's going to try and Swords Dance on us again. That's what my prediction is. As far as if that's going to happen, couldn't tell you, but we got to hope, so I'm going for Play Rough. Swords Dance. You won't. Damn it, it went for Earthquake. It did go for Earthquake. Yep. Yeah, that was just a call where we needed to... I should have just continuously Sucker Punched. That would have been better, because eventually we would have to attack, and then we would have got the chip damage, and then our Scarf Garchomp could have came in and knocked it out. But now... I mean, I'm going to Scarf myself into Dragon Claw, but because we outspeed it, we take the rough skin damage first. So, yeah, I think we lose. Yeah, that'll put us in range of his own Dragon. He has Outrage, so we're definitely dead. Yep, so it all came down to if he would have Swords Danced or not. Actually, we both faint. I mean, technically they win because we faint first, but, I mean, you kind of take those as wins as well, right? But yeah, if we would have Sucker Punched there, I should have Sucker Punched because eventually they would have to attack, and we were Scarfed Garchomp, so we would have won. So, yep, it was just calling if they're Swords Dance or not. Even if they had, I still should have Sucker Punched. It didn't matter. That was my own foolish fault, but what can you do? At least Mawile got a KO. At least Mawile got a KO. Would you like it? No, I would not like to save the video, please. The whole point of these battles are just to get Mawile KOs, so we got one. Now, hopefully we can find an opponent right away and I won't have to cut again. Please? Por favor? Por favor? And hopefully we can get... Oh, there we go. Ed Giants from Ontario, Canada. Ooh, we got a Fortress, a Darmanitan, Sandslash, a Ninetales, a Rhyperior, and what I assume is a Mega Venusaur. So, beware, I don't think you can come to this one either. Because you don't have... Shadow Claw, Ice Punch, Return, Hammer Arm. Yeah, I don't think Beware could show up. Blaziken, on the other hand, can and will. And then... Yeah, we lead Blaziken for sure. For sure. As far as Mawile goes, actually Mawile's really, really good here. It's good against both of the ice types, and then the Rhyperior and the Venusaur. I think we need to bring Gyarados though too. Yeah, we definitely need to bring Gyarados as well. Mawile. I could go Scarf Chomp though, but I think this is the team we'll bring. Gyarados is just so clutch all the time. Just all the time. I think we might bring Mega Gyarados next week. Just because I think Gyarados is really good, but I want to get a different Gyarados in here, you know? It might be the same EVs and stuff, but it'll just be Mega instead of Lum. But Lum has come in quite a bit of handy. Quite a bit of handy? It has come in quite handy. So Blaziken's going to lead off. Ninetales leads off for our opponent, which I kind of assumed would be the case. So I could have led Mawile. Snow Warning will activate. So I'm just going to go straight for the Overheat, because I don't need the speed boost. This Ninetales can't do anything to me. I mean, it can Blizzard, but if it freezes us, then Overheat should thaw. Moonblast, that might hurt a little bit. I completely forgot that Blaziken kind of sucks. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And no drop, so this means this Overheat should take it down to at least its Focus Sash, which it doesn't have. So Ninetales will just faint. Our special attack does drop harshly. And we get the +1 boosty. After we get buffeted by Hail and Life Orb. So if anything, it probably brings in the Sandslash. But we'll outspeed Sandslash after another speed boost, so... Maybe Venusaur? I do not know. I do not know what it'll bring in. We do know that Venusaur can be... Yep, there it is. We do know that Venusaur can be a problem, so... We do know that that can be a problem. So I'm going to bring in Mawile. If he's carrying Earthquake, that'll be a problem, but we will get him at -1 with Mawile. And then if we see we should survive one Earthquake from a Venusaur. And if we see another one, then we switch into Gyarados. Or if we see Earthquake, then we go into Gyarados, expecting another one. That's what I should say. There's the Mega. If it's a typical Venusaur, it shouldn't be able to do anything to us, other than Sleep Powder, which it might go for here. Sludge Bomb, we're immune. See ya in hell, Venusaur. So here we obviously go for Iron Head. I don't care what switches in. We need to be able to hit the Venusaur if it tries to stay in, because the only thing that can really come in is the Fortress or the Darmanitan. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and Iron Head. Unless this thing has like Hidden Power Fire Earthquake, then it'll stay in. But if it has Earthquake, we should live 1. Hidden Power Fire even. It's going to stay in. So maybe Sleep Powder or Leech Seed, unless, again, it's that really weird. It's not a really weird, but it's a Tech Venusaur. Then it'll be able to hit us a little bit. Oh, it goes for Giga Drain. So it has nothing for us. He's just staying in, trying to figure out what we're doing, because it might not have known that Mega Mawile is a thing yet. Iron Head. Ooh, that actually hits Venusaur pretty well. I'm going to see Hail buffeting the Venusaur, bringing it down to 50%. So it's going to have to heal a little bit more than a Giga Drain if it wants to stay around much longer. So I'm going to go for another Iron Head. Venusaur is going to synthesize. It won't get as much because the Hail is up. And it only gets like 25%, if that, when the Hail's up. So here comes another Iron Head. It'll bring it down below 50. Hail is still up for another turn. So another Iron Head might even get him. So let's just keep going for him. He's going to try and stall me out, but he's going to go for Giga Drain, so this Iron Head's dropped the Mega Venusaur, which is perfect. That's all we needed Mawile to do here. Because of Thick Fat lowering our overheat damage and Gyarados not being able to do much. Okay, Venusaur just dropped. Perfect. It's probably going to try and stall out the Hail and go for a Synthesis, but there was another turn of Hail. It must have been an Icy Rock Ninetales, because I think the Hail should have been over by now. So what's the last Pokemon my opponent brought? My Mawile, unfortunately, is really low. Sandslash is going to come out here, but Sandslash is not going to be able to deal with Blaziken once we come in. The Hail, yep, there was an Icy Rock. So now Sandslash, I assume, goes for Earthquake, so I go for Sucker Punch. I could go for Fire Fang, but I'm assuming he's going to Earthquake. Bop. Or even Iron Head, my guess from here. He's actually going to go for what I assume is Tectonic Rage. No, what? That's the Dark. What does he have, Night Slash? Why did you go for this? Or was this Ghost? No, it's Black Hole Eclipse. What does Sandslash get? That's a Dark type move. Pursuit, maybe? I don't know that it gets Night Slash. What move do you get that's a Dark type move? I'm gonna live that. You just wasted your Z move, you fucking idiot. Oh, sorry for that language. Cursing is no, this channel is no stranger to cursing, but I try not to do it just randomly. But, you know, hanging out with the roommates. So I go for another Sucker Punch. Swords Dance, I assume. Yep, there's the Swords Dance. So if I would have went for Fire Fang there, game would have been over. Hail is still up. I believe this is the last turn of it. I'm going to Fire Fang. Expecting him to Swords Dance again, maybe? Nope, goes for Icicle Crash, hits it too. So he has Icicle Crash, he has Swords Dance, he has some Dark type move, and then I assume Iron Head. So unfortunately Mawile goes down again, but Mawile did get 2 KOs. It's not quite fast enough like Beedrill, where it's able to outspeed everything and kill it, so that's unfortunate. But Mawile's attack stat is a shit ton higher too. There we go with the unneeded cursing again. So I go for Low Kick because Overheat might miss. There's no way you can win now, unless Low Kick doesn't do enough damage. And even then, I can bring Gyarados and outspeed. So, whop! Yeah, it's the unfortunate thing with Sandslash. Oh, critical hit. Don't think that mattered. It might have. But, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with Sandslash, is it's just so slow without its weather. And that's the thing with a lot of weather-dependent Pokemon for speed. But, hey, we got 2 wins. Blaziken pulling out that one, getting 2 KOs. Oh, we only got one win. I forgot. We lost to that last team because I misplayed, but Mawile got the KO. That's all that mattered. So anyway, guys, that is going to be the last battle for this episode. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. And again, be sure to leave comments for Pokemon you want to see in future episodes of this series. And we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.